Okay, if you are an Asian guy, should you date girls with an Asian fetish? You guys know what I'm talking about. Women who fantasize about Asian men.
What did he say?
Asian persuasion, yellow fever, Beijing bomber, Taiwanese tease, rice king, dragon slayer.
What?
Banana chaser, hidden boner, crouching, fortune cookie monster.
What?
Infatuation with Asian men have been through the roof recently. Now this all sounds good if you're an Asian guy, but how do you know if this is your result? Or is your result more like this?
Please forgive me. Trust me again. One more for child.
Or worse yet, this.
My ideal man, it would probably be an exact blueprint of my favorite anime crush. Red hair, green eyes, and a fox demon inside him.
What the hell?
Of course he's got to be Asian. I love everything about them.
Oh, hell no!
Johnny is from China. He is 34 years old. He has an amazing smile.
So today I'm going to show you how to spot the right type of girls who like you if you're an Asian guy, and how to avoid the ones that will cause you a lot of trouble down the road.
Hey baby, I miss you a lot. Love you.
2 hours later.
So I invited one of my close friends over to help support me and talk about this Johnny situation. And we ended up having sex with each other.
She belongs to the streets.
In my humble experience, there are 4 types of Asian preferences. The first one is girls who have a fetish over the way you look. Usually, in my experience, they're not the highest quality girls. And here's why. She's gonna go after the best looking Asian guy. And the moment a better looking Asian guy pops up, she's gonna transfer her feelings to him. They have anime posters in their bedroom, and it's very overboard. Number 2, girls who have a preference for Asian culture. For example, my ex always wanted to go to Japan, and she went to visit and lived there for a few years. They're not overly eager to meet Asian guys, but they like the culture. Third type of girls are girls who don't see color. Okay, this was another one of my girlfriends. She's from the Midwest. She goes to church every weekend with her family, and she moved to the city and we met. You'll notice these girls, they don't really have this resistance towards dating someone from a different culture. And when they talk to you, it really feels like they're getting to know you as a person. Fourth category are girls who want nothing to do with Asian guys, okay? I don't date Asian guys, you're not my type. So in this case, just be respectful, be polite. Everyone's got their preferences, just move on. Okay, you don't want to spend a lot of effort or time dwelling on this or attacking them or thinking that it's not okay. Okay, everyone has their preferences and it's perfectly fine. Move on, take that energy and put it into something else. Let's say you're a 7 out of 10. That means you're normal looking, you're well adjusted, you can talk to people, you're not super shy. All right, let's say 7 out of 10. Now let's assume that you're an Asian guy rather than a white guy. About 20% of girls are actually they like Asian guys. About 60% of girls actually are open to dating us. And about 20% of them are actually never gonna date us. So your goal is to filter out the last 20% quickly and then allocate your time around girls who are actually open to or actually prefer to date you. And some questions I ask is, what do you like about me besides my looks? I'm not just a piece of meat, I'm a real person, okay? And then sometimes I'll even ask, does your bedroom have all sorts of anime posters? And this kind of screens out the girls that have a super fetish, okay? You wanna find out where the girls who are open to dating us and actually like us are? I actually have a full training on this. Just go to datingwithoutborders.net. Another tip I have for you is don't go online posting in these Facebook groups, because most of these groups have very low quality matches. You actually have a better shot going on a regular dating app and figuring out your dating funnel, or going out in person, okay, and interacting with them on your own. There's a whole video explaining kind of the attraction ratios for Asian guys on datingwithoutborders.net. Your goal in this game is to recognize girls that prefer you and learn how to gain girls that are open to you, rather than wasting time on people that would have never thought that you were an option in the first place. Another concept I want to introduce to you is the variety score. What's something you've wanted to do but haven't done yet? What's the most adventurous thing that you wish you could do? Do you want to travel abroad? And do you have any interest in other cultures, right? I'm trying to get her variety score. And the higher the variety score is, the more likely it is that she's into dating people from a different culture. Make sense? Then I had another friend who was she was a veterinarian, she was a doctor, very, very sweet girl. And she's actually a good friend of mine. And I had lunch with her and she just told me, my goal is to just have this white picket fence with this, guy who looks like me. And she had this whole ideal criteria of a white guy. Because she's my friend, I didn't judge her for it. I respected it. And I realized like some people are just, their variety score isn't high. They just want someone who looks like them. They just want like a predictable lifestyle, and that's okay. But when you recognize that, you can either befriend her or you can just kind of be like, you're not my type, all cool, do your thing. And then there's other type of girls who are like, I don't date Asian guys. And then the way she said it is very like antagonistic. In that case, just avoid, allocate your energy and focus somewhere else that's better for you. If you're an Asian guy and you're struggling a little bit, maybe you're finding that people don't give you the time of day. Maybe you're finding that unconscious social bias that's kind of like a wall, whenever you talk to a girl you like, it's like, she's not even giving you the time of day, right? If you're getting girls, but they're not at the quality that you want, and you think it's because of a cultural difference, you may want to check out datingwithoutborders.net. At that URL, there's a video where I explain how attraction ratios work for guys like us, how I overcame it, and what are some of the barriers to dating someone when a girl senses that you're from a different culture, and how to bridge that gap and actually do even better than guys who are of the same culture. So check out datingwithoutborders.net. It's one of my masterpiece videos. The video is free. There's an optional course at the end. It's helped a lot of my Asian clients, and I think just viewing the video will really give you a good idea of how this game works for guys like us. And some stuff on there I can't put on YouTube. So check out datingwithoutborders.net, and I'll see you in the next one.